What you're not changing, you're choosing. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. First things first, I want to talk about this saying that has been on my mind since the beginning of 2025. I don't know about you guys, but this year has definitely been transformational for me. What once used to work for me no longer serves me, so it has definitely been a little bit of a roller coaster, but I feel like everything happens for a reason. After all, you can't read the label on your jar if you're inside, so you have to get out and read it. That is why I am doing stuff that my younger self wouldn't normally do. Now, for me, I don't mind alcohol, but I'm not a big drinker. That is why I decided to do wine testing. I know it seems a bit bougie, but the only reason why I started to go to these places is because it's close to my work. It only costs $15 to wine taste and you get a $10 credit. Besides, I don't have a boyfriend, so why not romanticize my life a bit more? One of my favorite things about going to wineries is that it's quiet, it's full of older people, so they don't really mind you videotaping them. In fact, they don't even know what you're really doing, so I find that reassuring because going to places, if it's a little bit more on the younger side, people will just definitely give you looks, but because these places are usually for retired adults and business people, they tend to be a lot more quiet and to themselves. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind children, but the best thing is about going to these places is that there is no child. I love it so much because it is just for adults to just relax, wind down, and just taste the finer things in life. Because one of the lessons that I learned this year is that don't take life too seriously. I am young and just enjoy life. Obviously, I don't do this every weekend. I just wanted to make a change. And since the area has so much wineries, I thought, why not do what the locals do? Since I worked down here for 4 years, I would normally wait for one of my friends, but we don't really share the same hobbies, so I decided to do stuff by myself. At first, it may seem a little bit daunting, but at the end, I am proud of myself because I'm like, oh well, you know what? It gets me out of the house, exploring the area, and these places, they have a lot of history inside of them. So Berrima is not very big, but it is very cute. It has a lot of old buildings, and there's a thing that I'm trying to do of late, and that is to see a lot more museums, because with museums and stuff, it looks like it's all expensive, but in reality, it does not cost that much money to go inside. And that's what I'm going to do this year. Not every week or every weekend, but maybe once or twice a month. I want to try something new because there are little places in the world that they don't cost that much money. In fact, you could have spent that money on a t-shirt, but instead you go to a museum and expand your mind. And when you go to places like this, you do meet interesting people.
Members of the jury, do you find the accused, Martin Leach, and Lucretia guilty?
That's another thing I realized this year is that I need to start going to places by myself and exploring the world. There are people that I know who went to Thailand, overseas, but for me, I only went to Fiji just this year. I'm kind of bit by the travel bug at the moment, but I don't want to keep going to places overseas just yet. I might just start with my little day trips, build my way up, and we do have a lot of cute places here in Australia, and considering it's around the area, I thought, well, I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna do some things that I don't normally do this year, and part of them is YouTube, video photography, and going to places. So hope you enjoyed this video and have a lovely day, guys.